Hello, Collective. Welcome back to the Oracle's desk. Here we are going into the future, into the beyond, beyond the void. I don't know if you heard iScry's thing today. I don't really know what day it is, but it's the day after St. Patty's Day, 2026, and the year of We're Not Fucking Around, and the red nails, and the fire horse that subscribe. Anyway, she said today, it's crazy when the veil that you have to lift is the void. And you have to be careful at who you put at your table right now because we're going through this test space and some people are not going to make it, Collective. And I'm telling you right now, boy, is she right. Anyway, if that kind of tarot station sounds interesting to you, well, sit next to me. Grab yourself one of your favorite beverages. Let's get into this excellent energy, Collective. It's super cool to be around you now. We have mad fairy sign. I can't lie. These fairies have been very busy. Do you see they're already working their magic in here? 104. Where are my fairy cards? I know I did not put my fairy cards. Well, where on earth have they run off to? They are rascals, you know. I do try to warn you. Here they are. We have the Lady of the Woods still out. I'm going to leave her out because she's going to keep coming out. We are still in the in-between space, Collective. Let's see if we can get a war update. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there. People playing around in my energy, but I try to warn people, like, I'm not in charge of all the things that guard me and protect me. The ones I'm in charge of, you should be afraid, but the ones you should really fear are the ones I don't have any control over. Subscribe, Collective. Because I don't know when they get triggered. I just know that you should run. All right. Give me a second, please. Fairy War Correspondence. These early battles are the most important. They fix territory for something. Flower growing and animal raising. That's what they said. It's their territory. They're very territorial creatures. That's why, people are always like, fairies are hostile. I'm like, no, they're in a great war. They're in a great war. They don't know if you're friend or foe. The fairy war continues. I see an animal got hurt. Fairies are not happy. Look at that battle. Look at this epic battle. Let's see what's going on here. This is the bad guys. They're fighting amongst themselves. He's upside down. I wonder he didn't come out. Yeah. They're fighting amongst themselves. There's noise on the Spidey line. The spider web line. Spy. We have spies on the inside, spies on the outside. Collective. This is all out fairy spy war. This is awesome. Thank God. The spy war. There's little eyes from the in-between place looking everywhere. And the message is getting around, Collective. All right, fairies. You see, fighting amongst your enemies. That's a good sign. It's probably best not to fight them right now. You should probably let them, when you're 444 fairies, okay? When your enemy is making a mistake, we do not interrupt the enemy. We let them continue to make their mistakes. Something wonderful comes. Oh, let's see here. Fear, can you smell the fear? They really are journeyed. Fear is the weak man's tool to wield more power. Yes, they'll cultivate fear to feed off our worst nightmares. The enemy is making many mistakes, fairies. Do not interrupt them while they are fighting. Your spies. Oh, look, there's another one. Your spies. Oh. He's got cojones like acorns. No, I will not leave that card out, fairy. Stop it. They're bad. All right, we've got the number 6, excuse me. Rarely controversies among fairies end in fight, but when this happens, the fight becomes violent and it needs a winter. This card foretells a victory. That's what I said. There's fighting at the enemy camp. Our spies have caught him fighting. We could hear it on the spiderweb phone network. Hit subscribe. This foolish elf and this fool's luck energy came up upon seeing them fighting and arguing amongst each other. I mean, it sounds like from the card that I read, fairies, that this war is going to go on. Like the war is over because they said that their fighting is going to go on until winter. And it's not even like spring hasn't even broken out. It sounds like you already won the war, fairies. Maybe that's why everyone's here. Right? Well, that's excellent news. Where's the chariot? Let's see what's keeping us from the fullness of this victory. Oh, look at these two. Back again. Oh, the king is here. Where is the chariot? I'm looking for the fairy chariot. Because the fairy chariot is, in this card, the fairies, every time they win a battle or they have good news, they fly the chariot around all the little fairy villages and towns. So everyone knows that there was a victory. So I can see what is masking this victory. And I think it's just the guy getting back to camp. But this is your message that he's coming and there's a victory. The enemy's fighting. And when the enemy starts fighting like this, well, you know, they turn into locusts or cicada-esque, and they hear just this infighting. It's a noise they can't leave. It's like a signal. It is the last card. 10 of leaves and the Hierophant. Yep. Fairies. 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 You have a victory. I hear him cheer. Hey! You have a victory. You didn't have to stick anyone like a pig. Congratulations, fairies. This is most excellent. God showed up, okay? Let me get the 10 of leaves because I'm pretty sure that's a pretty good card. Bells. Oh, bells. Leaves, 10. Even magical creatures. It was a swift and decisive victory, collective. They are ill with this fighting. This fighting has made them very sick. They will be caught up in this fighting until the winter, fairies. You have a freaking victory, fairies. I don't know why this guy hasn't gotten back to you with this victory. I just heard he's a shopkeeper elf. He's like trying to do like a Morgan Stanley thing with the information. What? Yeah, he's hiding the information. He doesn't want you to know because he's making money off the war, but it's over. You're hilarious. Well, fairies, God is here to let you know. The Hierophant has come, fairies. You can fly your chariot. Your victory is assured. I don't know why this guy is playing in your energy, but the children and the old man have run off to go tell you. They too have also seen this victory. Try to see what this guy's going to do with this information. Don't fill him out just yet, if I were you. I mean, if I can give such counsel of victory, okay? Victory counsel is let that guy flop around a little bit. See what he's going to do, fairies, with this information. But you have a victory, guys. Congratulations. Let's see what the stars say. They'll probably say something about this treachery. They're done till winter, guys. 1444 when I said that. 1444. Hit subscribe, collective, to keep up on these essential fairy correspondence. Water. You're emotional about this. You're feeling about this. I think the fairies intuited that there was infighting amongst them. Water and earth again, heaven and earth. Yeah, and death and God are here, so heaven and earth. Huh. Yeah, you're grounded in this victory, fairies. I feel like Mars is going to come out. There can't be another fight right away, guys, okay? Can we celebrate from the win? Can we have one win? Can we enjoy this one win, fairies? Please, please. United. Action, self-protection, dominant. Energy flow, yeah. Yeah, you've been granted the win, fairies. Congratulations. I knew the victory would be sweet. I know you wish it were more bloody. I know. You guys, listen, sometimes it's okay to have an easy win. Okay? It's okay to have an easy win. Focus this year on the harvest and raising a cheering and having fun. We need to have some parties planned. 12:12 on the clock. So the next fairy correspondence, I would like to hear about our winter parade, okay? All right, fairies? All right, collective, that is the end of the fairy correspondence. Thank you for putting up with our nonsense, but the fairies are here for their important updates. The war is over. Thank God.